Great teachers have made such a huge impact on my own family. In one case, a 10th grade biology teacher knew that the kids were smart enough and able enough to use college material, and so she taught them from a college textbook. And this hard work inspired one of my daughters to a career in science. A 3rd grade teacher noticed that another of my children was really struggling with some bullying that was happening, and she took time out, really spent time supporting and encouraging her and giving her strategies to get through it. Another high school math teacher saw the burgeoning interest in math in our son and gave him extra credit work and even created a teaching assistant position for him to allow him to continue his interest. Everyone I ask the question, tell me a story about a great teacher and how they impacted you or your family, you can get a great story. A story about how a teacher helped inspire them in a certain career direction, or a story about how a teacher helped them out during a rough time that they were having as an adolescent, or even just a teacher that made coming to school and coming to a certain class something to look forward to and something that made school worthwhile for them. As I watched my children grow up, as I watched them move from elementary school to middle school to high school, and I saw the impact of great teachers, I realized that teachers are probably the most important part of the American workforce. They touch and impact hundreds of kids every year, and my own kids were definitely beneficiaries of great teachers. I was so inspired and impressed by the teachers that I came into contact with as my children moved through school. Yet I was also frustrated because it was clear that the teachers weren't getting much in the way of professional benefits and recognition. The kind of things that were commonplace in the business world that I had worked in. Things like sabbaticals, time off to attend graduate school, or even courses in professional development. So when we launched our family foundation back in 1997, the key question I was trying to answer, and I'm still trying to answer today, is what can I do to make sure that great people go into the career of teaching and stay in the career? A few years ago, a teacher friend of mine told me about an amazing grant program offered through the state of California. It offered cohorts of teachers $30,000 over 2 years to pursue the professional development of their choice. When I heard about this, a light bulb went off. I thought, wow, what a great idea. It's like giving R&D money right to teachers to let them be creative. My friend and her colleagues received this grant from the state of California, and our foundation supplemented the funds so that a larger cohort of teachers and even administrators could attend a series of training programs at Columbia Teachers College in New York City.
The grant really has provided us to work collaboratively as a staff. Getting that outside expertise at the Teachers College enabled us to learn new and exciting strategies that we could bring back to our school.
I was so excited by the success of this grant that I knew it was time for our foundation to launch our own grant program.
This grant really gave us the opportunity to dive deeper into professional development about reading instruction, and I saw that translated into my students' engagement in the classroom. I learned how to lead really great read-alouds, I learned how to lead deeper discussions, and ultimately I learned how to help my students comprehend complex texts a lot better too.
One of the things I really love about this award is we're going to let teachers define what success will be for their particular project. I can tell you what success is going to mean to me. Success to me is that these teachers who become light awardees are teachers that are going to stay in the career. They're people that are going to be here 5, 10, 15 years later, supporting and inspiring other teachers.
I think it was really impactful, not only because it created a group of educators at this school who had a much stronger base of knowledge that they're now applying year after year, but it also created a system for reflection and continuous improvement.
I'm also really excited about creating a community with the Light Award recipients. We're going to have an annual convening where the teachers will be able to get together to network, to share best practices, and hopefully just to feel honored and respected as the true professionals that they are.
Not just the depth of knowledge that we got from Teachers College, but also now we have really a systematic approach for collaboration around reading.
Our grant program is to honor and inspire teachers, but ultimately the winners are these kids. Great schools, great teachers, great student achievement.